I finally stood up for myself and told my stepdad I wasn't coming for Easter. These are my reasons, going from my oldest sibling to my youngest sibling, so on. For my oldest sibling, she's not even gonna be there, not relevant, but she only came like once a weekend every month. Like, I don't even know her, she doesn't even know me, she's from like an earlier marriage. And when she comes over, she's crying about like haircuts and stuff, and I'm like, I'm sorry, my mom takes me to a friend's house for haircuts. We don't have money for haircuts, and she's bawling her eyes out. She's like, my bangs are so embarrassing. That's not enough reason not to see somebody, but at the same time, she's pregnant and they're treating it like it's way, way more important than my pregnancy, and that's more of their problem, not my oldest sister. But my oldest biological sister, I have done everything. I've tried. We took her, my husband and I took her to a winter cabin just to try to have good terms with her, where she ended up bawling her eyes out into a pillow with the shirt. This woman's older than me, by the way. She's in her 30s. There's a shirt of a guy she likes on the sweater or on this pillow, and she's hugging it and crying and screaming about how she was supposed to have kids before I was supposed to have kids. Like we're back in the 1900s. I don't care if you're my older sister. I'm allowed to have kids when I want to have flipping kids. What the fuck? Right. To be fair, my grandma did look at her and say, like, you're gonna be barren and we're all gonna die before you get married. So I'm sure that wasn't nice for her to hear. Still, that's not my fault. Next up would be me, and then my younger sister. My younger sister has done many, many things. One thing she's claimed is that my stepdad was abusive to her, and she claimed that to the guy she's been engaged with for years and years, and I've said, no, he was never abusive, but he has slapped me hard across the face, my stepdad has. He lost control, he was drunk, we were yelling, I was a teenage girl, what are you gonna do? And I've forgiven him because he's been to therapy and worked really hard, worked his ass off, but my sister still says that he hits her, which is not true. She hasn't said it in a couple years because they don't live together anymore, but I cannot believe my little sister saying that stuff. She also claimed that she was almost kidnapped on the south side of Edmonton by a bunch of Punjabi guys who wanted to rape her. So I took her to the, for brain scans to make sure she wasn't having seizures somehow that is relevant. And I took her to the police academy police station where they said she was lying and I had to not get mad at her because she was mentally unwell. Not like I was mentally unwell or anything. And then she told them that I had blacked out and choked her out, so they called CPS on me. I was only pregnant. I hadn't even had my kid yet, and I had CPS called on me because of what she said. I even waited 3 years and told her to clear up everything, and she wouldn't even budge. She doubled down. And my little bro said that my stepdad had gotten in a fight with him, so I let him move in with us. We moved homes. My husband and I moved homes when I just got pregnant. You know, he moved in with us, and then he was supposed to go into college, and after I got, like, almost a year, about 8 months pregnant, he owed us almost $4,000 in rent, and he'd filled his room with sex toys. And not even different ones. Who needs 9 fleshlights anyways? That's not even mentioning the grandparents who slapped me across the face, said I was an asshole, and that my mom's life was so much better before I was in it and after I left.